manifesting begins with the alignment of your will and universal will and the opening of an energy pathway. Let's begin that opening with quieting the chatter of the conscious mind. Begin the process by taking long, slow, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Let all thoughts drift in and drift out. Let all thoughts of what you want come in and go out. In and out. In and out. In and out. If at this time you get a visual of what you want, just let it come in and then let it go right out again. Do not attach to it. Do not put energy on it. Just let it come in and go out. All focus should be on breathing now. In and out. In and out. We're opening an energy pathway as you relax and breathe. Breathe and relax. Breathe. Relax. Keep your breathing going now. Slow, deep, steady. And visualize tree roots coming from the bottoms of both your feet and plugging deeply and firmly into the ground. And also at the same time, run a grounding cord straight down from the root chakra so you're plugged into the earth as a three-pronged plug. And breathe. And relax. And breathe. And relax. And now we're ready to go on our journey. Our journey begins on a path. You're walking on a path. You feel wonderful. The sun is warm, the air is fresh. The path is beautiful and it meanders through a beautiful forest. Take in all the visuals, the trees, the leaves, the rocks, the flowers, the birds. It's comfortably warm and pleasant, not too hot and not too cold. It's just right. And you're joyful just walking on the path. Keep walking. Keep walking. Soon the path begins to get steeper and rockier. You're now going uphill and you find yourself growing a bit tired and the walk is becoming a little less enjoyable. It's becoming work. You trudge along for a while longer, but now you find the need to sit down and rest. Up ahead you see a clearing and there are some places to sit there. You make your way to the clearing and you make yourself completely comfortable as you sit down for a rest. It feels so good just to rest. You look around. The clearing is abundantly lush and fragrant. Nearby is a small stream. The water is clear and sparkling, and its sounds are soothing to your soul. Just relax and enjoy for a moment. If you're carrying any luggage or baggage, just let go of it for now. Just put it down beside you and forget about it. You don't need it here. Let go of it and relax. And as you relax and remain quiet in this peaceful clearing, you know that you're here for a reason. That reason is you want to connect with abundance. You want to manifest abundance. abundance. You want to do this, and you realize this is the perfect place to begin learning to do so. Perfect. Close your eyes and wait for a miracle. You wait for something magical to happen. And soon it does. You feel or sense a presence in the clearing, and you open your eyes to see what it is. To your amazement, you see two large and beautiful hands that seem to come out of thin air in the very center of the clearing. And to your surprise, between the two hands, you see your angel standing there, beautiful, bright, and full of light. You get up slowly and you approach your angel. You feel such warmth and love coming from your angel. You want to know, so you ask your angel for their name. Keep in mind that all names in the angelic realms are vibration and won't necessarily be a name you recognize from here in the earth plane. Your angel looks at you lovingly and answers. Your angel's name is... You're overjoyed at this revelation, and suddenly you remember that your angel has always been with you, forever and ever. You have so much to ask. There's so much you want to know. You're mainly concerned with knowing about abundance and how to attract this into your earthly life. So you ask your angel what is keeping you from the abundance that you seek. Your angel answers there are many forms of abundance. You've been focusing on attracting an abundance in pieces of paper and material possessions rather than on resonating or aligning with the energy of these and the energy of all that is in a co-creative effort. You've been trying to attract your version of abundance from a place of I want, and with the power of your mind, and with the intention of your root chakra desires. You've been doing this because this is what has been taught to you. But you've forgotten that the things you're trying so hard to attract are illusions. The physical realms are an illusion. Money and possessions are not true abundance. Abundance is pure energy. Everything is energy. Remember. You just forgot how to work with energy. And that's what you will learn here. Your angel moves toward you now and asks you to look in your pockets and hand whatever is in there to them. You're somewhat startled by that, but you do as requested, and to your surprise, you find a coin in your pocket. You reluctantly hand it to your angel. Your angel smiles at you, and the warmth and brilliance of that smile fills your heart. Watch now, and I will show you a magic trick. Your angel places your coin in the right hand of the two very beautiful hands that have appeared there in the clearing. You watch in amazement as the two hands come together, and poof, 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 poof. In the blink of an eye, your coin disappears. You're not too happy about this. It was your last coin, your only coin, and you might need it for something on your journey. You do need it, but not to buy something with. Money simply embodies the energy of exchange, and be assured you will receive something for your coin. This is the first lesson in learning to see money as energy rather than as abundance. Remember. And in order to manifest, we need to learn to see money as energy. Money is an exchange. Money is simply energy. Remember. You look at the beautiful hands. You notice there's now a small flame in the palm of the left hand. Your angel tells you it's the flame of desire and also the flame of transformation. You don't really understand that quite yet, but your angel brings you a mirror and tells you to look at the top of your head. There, to your surprise, is your coin, but it's not really your coin. It's been transformed into a large round orb hovering a few inches above your head. Your angel explains that this is your magnet. Oh, you exclaim in delight. Now you can use what you've learned about the law of attraction to attract and magnetize what you want, right? Yes and no, your angel says. We're going to go further than that. The law of attraction has taught you to attract with the power of your mind, but that is not the real magic of manifesting. And here you will learn all about that. Now let's begin. As if by magic, an artist's easel appears in the clearing. On it is a huge pad of paper, and there are also things to write and draw with. Paints and crayons and pencils and charcoals and brushes. There's even clay, and there are crystals and ribbons and gemstones as well. There are an infinite amount of elements to create with. The easel is a little too high up for you to comfortably reach, but you look around and you see a big iron box at your feet now, so you decide to stand on it, and now you can reach the easel and the supplies perfectly. You notice that the box has written on it the words belief systems. Since you're now magnetized and the box is made of iron, you feel firmly and comfortably planted and ready to begin attracting and magnetizing what you want. Wow, what a lot of power you feel surging through you. Now let's use what you've learned with the law of attraction, which has taught you to attract with the power of your mind. Get a really firm vision in your mind of what you think you want to attract. You want houses, cars, money, whatever you want, write it down on the paper as a goal, as words, using any or all of the tools provided. Make a dream board, a vision board, or manifesting board now. This is what you've been taught. Feel free to get really creative, write it all down. And now visualize these things in your mind. This is what you've been taught. And get a really firm and clear vision of all the things you want, and combine that with the power of your intention that you have set by writing what you want down on the paper. This is what you've been taught. And now, as if by magic and with the power of your magnet, you see these things appearing one by one right before your very eyes. The law of attraction works. It does. Right there in the clearing, you are attracting all the things you want with the very power of your mind. Your mind is a magnet. However, you notice as these things come into the clearing one by one, they are not exactly as you thought they would be. They're coming in huge heavy iron boxes, and they're sticking to you and to each other because you are a magnet for them. There's a big iron box labeled money and one labeled house or mansion, car, boat, jewelry, and so on and so forth. Whatever words you wrote on the paper. Until the whole clearing is piled up with these big heavy iron boxes, which are filled with everything you want. One thing is for sure, they are very heavy. Now try moving comfortably in your space. Try to move beyond the clearing. Try to continue on your journey with all this earthly happiness attached to you. You find that in order to move in any direction, you first have to be able to move off of the big iron box that you're standing on, labeled belief systems. And that's kind of difficult with all the things you've just managed to attract that are now sticking to you. You find you cannot move very far at all in any direction. Why? Because you've just created limitation. Manifesting happens in multi-dimensions, not earth plane reality, and therefore we need to transform the energy of our wants. This is why all the material possessions in your world will not bring you happiness. They are illusions of the earth plane. What you really want is the energy of these things. Remember. And you must begin to understand that the law of attraction is but one step in the process of manifesting. The law of attraction is about attracting, not manifesting. Manifesting happens when you're willing to come into partnership with energy. Your angel explains that in order to get these things to transform, to open the flow for these things to come to you in their true form, rather than as 2 or 3 dimensional heavy earthly objects, there are a few things you need to do differently. One of those things is that you have to let go of what you think you want and detach, so these things can return to you transformed. The real power of creation is not in your mind, but in your root chakra. You can't let go of anything while it's stuck to you so tightly that you can't move. These are heavy earthly things. So let's learn to let go because it's a necessary step in the process. Your angel waves their hand over your head, and the magnetic field suddenly goes away. And what you've attracted falls away from your body easily and effortlessly to the ground with a heavy thud. Now we need to let things go to the fire so they can transform and come back to you not as heavy boxes, but as co-creations made manifest in the world. Your angel will help you but will not do it for you. To do it for you places you in a position of entitlement and keeps you as a victim to the earth plane, and you cannot create or co-create anything from that position. So your angel helps you heap the boxes into the fire. Your angel helps you put your irons in the fire. And remember, from the fire, they can transform and return to you as energy, not as big, heavy boxes filled with wants. Now let's learn a different way to manifest. Let's learn how to manifest multidimensionally and in alignment. One of the first things you learned when you came into this incarnation was how to create, draw, paint with your fingers, fashion out of clay, build out of blocks, create. Remember? After that, you then spent your whole life not only forgetting how to create, but trying to create from the position of standing on top of someone else's belief systems, someone else's iron box. You forgot how to create while living someone else's perceptions of who you are and how you ought to show up in the world. Your root chakra, which is where the energy of creation begins, became filled with someone else's core belief systems instead of your own. Your pipeline, the root that feeds the rest of the plant, got clogged. You forgot who you are. So now as you're waiting for the things you want to transform and return to you as co-creation made manifest, you must remember how to create. We create in multiple dimensions, not on a flat surface, not on a flat dimensional plane. So you'll now create your painting, the painting of your life. Don't even think that you can't do it. Of course you can. Remember, it's one of the first things you learned, to create. You see, words on a paper are words on a paper. They're dimensionally flat. There's a big difference between drawing a stick figure and creating and filling in a whole painting with colors and textures and making it come to life in 3D. The magic of manifesting begins and happens in 3D. It happens in more than one or two dimensions. Now step up to the easel. You find that you can easily reach it comfortably now without having to stand on someone else's belief system. All heaviness has fallen away as you begin to remember the light of who you are. Now begin to create, paint, draw, fashion, sculpt, create the things you desire now in 3D and multidimensionally. Take as much time as you need. Be as uninhibited and bold and as free-spirited as you like. Freely create. As you create, tune into your inner guidance. Tune into all your angels. Tune into all it is. Attune your life force with love. Attune now to I am instead of I am. And create your life now, your 3D images, in accordance with your purpose and in synchronicity with the universe. All is one. Remember, co-create, create, co-create, create. And as you slowly come back to your physical awareness now, feeling refreshed and relaxed and joyful, bring with you the vision of what you've created here. Bring it back with you. Keep it in your mind always. And apply what you've created and learned to your earthly life. This is the magic of manifesting. Create